So a little recap. Last episode was our special Halloween episode. Harvest Festival's going on. You guys assisted the Looker on a very important case with the missing children. And you guys discovered it was a hypno that was pretty much using a den in the graveyard to lure the children down, pretty much have the Ghastlies possess their bodies, and then repeated this every year. And you guys were able to stop hypno, the den collapsed, the souls escaped, and the kids returned back to normal. You guys are currently in the Pokemon Center. You guys been there overnight. Orange, you seem to have... Your wounds have recovered super fast. The medical staff are kind of surprised that a boy is able to heal so fast, because normally humans aren't able to heal that fast, especially that young.
Am I still wearing my muddied, dirtied Pikachu costume?
They had to cut you out of it.
No. Orange is hurt by this a little bit.
You are kind of like in a hospital gown. Are you guys at his bedside or no?
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
So you guys, your new stuff
Kory.
was... Kory's stuff was pretty much singed by Charizard's attack because you slapped him in the bum, and he was not too happy with that. So your brand new hoodie, your jeans, your shoes are muddied. Nurse Joy brings in some clothes. It's your old clothes. They're all fixed up, nice and good. She was not able to get the burn marks out of the shoes for Orange, but you have your clothes back now.
Cool.
And you guys can get dressed or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna change.
Okay, yeah, Kory is putting his clothes on and he's rifling through his pockets. Guys, help me find my receipt. I only just bought those clothes before. I can get a return or an exchange.
Too bad, you guys. I'm so glad I know how to sew already. I mean, plus, with my magical ability, I could just change my clothes like that.
Kory, you are getting a call from Professor Oak.
Oh no. Not it.
Kory, you are getting a call from Professor Oak.
I guess I'll go take this, guys. You pray for me. And Kory will. He was vexed over the ruined clothes, but now true dread has set in because he knows that he has something to tell Professor Oak, and he's not looking forward to it at all.
Can I answer it?
Yeah. So I didn't know if you were going to continue. So yeah, he'll walk out and accept the phone call. Is it video or
It's
just
video.
Okay.
So you see Professor Oak. He seems to be riding in with some clouds and stuff. You probably roll a perception check.
Eight.
It doesn't look like he's on land. It looks like maybe he's in the air.
Yeah, and as we know from the Halloween special, he said he was on his way to Cerulean City.
Yes. Kory, my boy, how you doing?
Hey, Professor, it's kind of hard to hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm flying on Blue's Pidgeot right now. I'm very close, so be expecting me soon.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Professor. How are the skies today?
Fly, boy. All right, I'll be getting to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
If does I know Orange knows that Professor Oak's is what is it?
Grandfather.
Sorry.
Great.
Great grandfather. Great grandfather.
Yes, because
Blue calls him Gramps.
Blue's
oh, I thought you said
his father,
Yes.
so it's your grandfather.
Is
No, great grandfather.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's not
Yes.
Blue's father. Okay, yeah, I get
Sorry.
what you mean now.
So Orange knows that Professor Oak's his great grandfather. Does he know that Azul is related?
You don't know about Azul yet. Well, you know you have a sister, but you don't know that you met her in that cave yet.
Yeah, and you know that someone named Azul died. So like you know two separate facts.
So you're about to put things into perspective very fast once Professor Oak enters the picture.
Oh goodness.
So you go back into the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, just a cold sweat, just shock and just mind running a million miles a minute trying to figure out how he's going to break the news that Professor Oak's probably favorite great-granddaughter has passed in a truly horrific way, and there's no body, there's no proof other than my own word, and I wasn't able to protect her. So Kory is he's got a lot on him now. But he'll walk back to Orange's room.
I'm gonna say Dolly sees Kory walk in. How did it go?
It's gonna be tough. I'm not ready to do this. Maybe I can, run out and busy myself while he shows up, and I'll just say I'm trying to be a good Pokemon trainer. I can't talk at the moment, but I just need some time to think. I don't. How do you tell a person that raised you as a father that you watched their great granddaughter die right in front of you?
It's probably better that you do it in person, that's for sure. It'll be hard on him, but it's better to tell him the truth now than him find out on his own and realize that we didn't tell him.
How mad could the professor get, really? He's always such a joyful soul.
And then you hear screaming through the Pokemon Center, Kory!
And Orange has just heard them actually refer to Azul as Professor Oak's great granddaughter, and now he's put two and two together.
But that was your twin sister.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
He's just kind of more in shock than anything. He's not saying anything at this point.
Okay.
Kory! Kory!
Professor, we're here!
And we're in room 3.
Oh, hi everybody. How are you doing? Why are you guys in the hospital?
Oh, Dolly?
So we kind of helped solve a mystery, and we almost got crushed in a cave, and there was a hypno, and it tried to kill us, and the kid kidnapped a whole bunch of children. So now we're here.
Speaking of mysteries, where's my granddaughter? Where's Jamie? And how'd you meet up with these two?
Oh, these are my friends. This is Dolly. And
I
this
know
is...
Dolly and Orange. I gave them their starter Pokemon.
Of course, Professor. Of course you know them. Well, we linked up. We're friends now. We really went through the ringer in Mount Moon.
And Orange is just standing there white as a sheet. Just
Kory, where's my granddaughter? Where's Jamie?
Professor, have you... You look really ran down from that travel. Do you want some tea or anything to, warm up from those skies? It must have been really cold. It is, the Pokemon equivalent of October. I don't know the months. I'm sorry. I don't know the...
sorry.
Something happened to them, didn't it?
And Kory hangs his head. Yes, Professor. We were attacked by what we thought was a cult leader, but turned out to be a very sort of demonic, evil Pokemon named Gengar, and well, we had just got into the cave, and we were helping some people. Some people wanted us to help them. Do you know any Pokemon trainers named Tracy and Sean?
And you look over at Professor Oak. He's just standing there with his head kind of down. You just see little splashes of tears hitting the floor.
Well, anyway, that's not important. I'm sorry. I hate to. I know. I can't. That Gengar had a priest of some order attack us, and he opened up some magical dark pit, and they got dragged in, and they're gone. Professor Jamie and Azul, they were dragged out. All their Pokemon are gone. All of them are gone, and I think they're dead, Professor. I don't think that they were just transported. It didn't look like any sort of teleport Pokemon move I've seen before. It was a legitimate portal. I'm sorry. I did what I could, and I think I avenged them, but I don't know.
Professor Oak doesn't say anything. He just walks over to you, gives you an envelope.
Is it anything on the outside of it?
No.
It's sealed?
Yes.
Okay. What's this, Professor?
It's the honey company. It had a good harvest.
Oh.
Here's some money for that.
Oh wow! I completely forgot that I started up Mom's the honey. Oh wow! I was gonna share this with them, and Azul especially. She was really excited to get some of this money. I don't know if I'll deal with this. I'll look at this later, Professor. And Kory's eyes are just filled with tears. He's just rambling to not have any awkward silence, and he's just talking over and over.
I'm sorry to cut this visit short, but I best be going now.
You're not gonna stay? Why? I thought there was something important that brought you here. Is it the Harvest Festival?
It was just to visit my granddaughter, check up on you guys, but I have to go. And he kind of just...
Wait, Professor!
He kind of just leaves, and you could tell he was fighting back tears. Some tears were flowing. He leaves.
And Kory just... he had his arm outstretched to kind of grab the Professor, but he had dashed so quick out of the room, much quicker than he thought he could move, and he just drops his hand down, sniffling, turns around to Orange and Dolly. At least he didn't get mad and blame me. Orange, are you okay?
And Orange, the first time you talk to him, he just doesn't seem to really notice.
Eye contact or anything?
Nothing, just kind of staring through you, kind of.
But looking at me.
I'd say like
looking past.
maybe
Okay.
yeah, like he was looking your direction while this conversation was going on.
Okay.
And he's just a blank stare at the moment.
Oh, it must be all the medication you're on.
All of a sudden, you hear over the loudspeaker, Nurse Joy say,
First it was Professor Joy.
"Is there a person by the name Kory? There's a message at the front desk for you."
What could it be now? And he'll drag his feet, not like mock. This is like he is just dread. How much worse can this be?
You guys are done. You're discharged now. So are you guys following, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I think Dolly wants to follow and
Orange
see.
kind of snaps out of it and does start to follow.
So Kory is slowly walking out, just eggshells, just going out to the desk. Hi, my name's Kory. What's the message?
Everybody roll perception real fast.
9.
4. Kory is vexed.
That's a 1.
Did you roll?
Yeah, that's with 1 + 3.
Oh, okay.
13 plus 2, so 15.
15. What did you roll again?
9.
Okay, so for some reason you guys don't see this big, large bird, but there's a big, large bird on the counter that you see. Give me a Poke knowledge roll.
That's 3
don't-
plus 1.
You don't know what it is, but you can ask Delia if you want, or if you want to know what it is.
So she pulls out her Pokemobile. Hey Delia, what is this Pokemon?
This Pokemon is Noctowl.
Whoa, cool!
Nurse Joy will be just like, this bird came. It's a messenger bird. There's a message for you on its leg. It says to Kory.
Oh, wow, it's a big bird. Hey, fella, miss. And he's gonna go and unravel the note on there.
And you see the head just kind of turn and it goes like around and
Oh,
back.
okay. That Kory's just, after the events of last night, he's kind of freaked out that the bird turned his head all the way around. I don't know what you are. You must be from a different region. Hi. He's gonna reach his hand out to stroke underneath the beak of the bird.
And it enjoys it.
Oh, nice. Okay. I hope this is good news.
Bites off his hand. No.
And he'll unravel the note.
So you can read it?
Yep.
Okay, so it says, Dear Kory, I noticed when I was kicking you out of my shop the other day that you had made mention to the King of Ghosts of the Gengar sculpture that I had. If you want to know more, come alone to my shop. And do not bring that Pikachu boy, or I will hex all of you.
Oh, wow, guys. That shopkeeper wants to see me, but she wants to see me alone, and especially not with you, Orange.
Oh,
Origins.
sorry. Signed, Madam Zamboni.
At the mention of her name, Orange instinctively looks around, kind of worried.
Yeah, she said she'll hex us. So, if you guys want to hang out, is the festival going on still, or is it done?
It ended.
Okay.
That was the last night of it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see. She mentioned the Gengar statue. Maybe we can unravel some of the mystery. But you guys keep your Pokemobiles close by if I need to call. And if you see Midge screaming up after you, run to the shop.
Sounds good.
All right.
Nurse Joy, she's gonna kind of chime in. I don't mean to eavesdrop, but since you're going out to do whatever you're doing, you two are trainers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's currently this promotion that's going on. It's a bridge north of here. It's called the Nugget Bridge. And if you fight 5 trainers, you get a Nugget prize. That's worth 5,000 Poke.
Be careful of awards that are guaranteed Poke. That's how I got a Magikarp.
That's also how we got trapped in Mount Moon.
Just, be careful, guys.
Orange is he's latching onto this though. He's taking it as a distraction. I'm gonna beat all 5 of those trainers.
Guess we're going!
But remember, if you see Midge, I'm in dire need of help.
Alright, Kory, don't worry.
Yeah, whatever, Kory. I'm already walking out the door.
I'm gonna say that.
Without shoes?
No, I'm just gonna wear the burnt shoes.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. All right, so you're headed to Madam Zamboni's shop, Kory, and then you two are going to go to Nugget Bridge.
How well are my clothes patched up? Because I know they were pretty burnt. Do they look decent, or...?
They look like it's a hack job. There's a lot of burn marks. There's a lot of torn that she had to sew up. She's not professional, but it looks decent enough.
I'm covered.
Yeah, she did say she did it in her spare time when it was
She
slow
did it
at night.
one
So,
night
yeah.
too. So you walked to Madam Zamboni's shop.
On the way there, though, since they're away, he wants to dig out of his pocket the envelope.
Oh yeah.
And very shakily, just somberly opens the envelope and reads the. Is it just a check or is there a letter?
It's just money, just Pokey.
Oh, okay. How much, Pokey?
500.
Okay, cool. No. Okay, I thought Dolly was about to write 500 Pokey.
She was.
I just wanted to make it the note.
You don't worry about that, Pokey.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knows about
No,
that.
I'll
just
do
know that.
Yeah, I'll do that later. But okay, so he's like, he's doing the math in his head. We couldn't have been able to split this evenly between the 3 of us. I think I would have given Azul the bigger amounts, and she was so interested in getting more money. But this is nice. I'm still I'm still tore up about what happened, but this is, Mom helped me get this, so this is like a gift from Mom. And he's going to continue walking. Not any cheer up at all. He's just kind of like trying to talk himself out of being depressed because he's on a mission.
Okay, and you get to the shop. You were distracted. You were in your own head. You finally realize that you're in front of the shop, Madam Zamboni's, and do you walk inside?
Yep. Yeah. If it's open. Okay.
It's open.
Yeah. I'll go in. Madam Zamboni, it's Kory from yesterday.
I know who you are.
Of course you know. You know all, right?
I know all, and I see all.
I got your message. You sent me a Pokemon messenger. I was still in town, but it's nice of you. Just
then you see the Noctowl fly in and go and land on your shoulder.
Oh, it's your Noctowl. Or it's your Pokemon. Cool. Hi. He's real friendly.
Yeah, unless I tell him to snap.
Oh,
so don't get any funny ideas.
No funny ideas. And I didn't bring my friend. He's gone off to Nugget Bridge without me. I'm alone. I'm all alone.
If I even see a hint of Pikachu, I'm hexing all of you.
Just that moment Jackson comes in with a Pikachu on
No.
I'm just joking.
No, that was good. So you wanted to talk about the Gengar statue?
Was I mistaken, or did I hear you say that you brought up the King of Ghosts?
Yes, we faced him in Mount Moon 2 days ago.
You fought the King of Ghosts.
We fought his minions, and we did eventually fight him, but he kind of got away from us before we could defeat him.
You're lucky to be alive.
I like to think so. Some of us didn't make it, and they're gone now. What do you know about the King of Ghosts? Do you know about his portal move?
The King of Ghosts is a jaded spirit. He is pure evil, and he hates humans.
Yeah, I got all of that very clear when he threw my friends and their Pokemon into a dark portal and tried to consume us and trick us and possess our bodies in Mount Moon. Is there anything else you could tell me about him?
Huh? Tell you about? Why don't I just take you there?
I don't think I want to. Can you just tell me here?
No, let's go. And she'll push you towards the statue. She starts putting down some candles and stuff, some weird stuff going on, and she goes down, sits like cross-legged, whatever you want to call it, kind of like puts out her hand for you to sit down next to her.
Very hesitantly, he will. Should I summon out some of my Pokemon?
No, we don't need Pokemon. We're just gonna go through a little bit of history and find out more about the King of Ghosts.
Okay, this is different than the lessons that we had at the Pokemon Academy.
Well, this isn't school, you fool.
Okay. He'll sit down cross-legged and just bated breath, wait, observe what happens next.
So she closes her eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you feel this weird sensation, and the two of you are transported to another place. So we're not going back in time. This is just some old memories throughout time that we are focusing on the King of Ghosts.
Whose memories are these?
The King of Ghosts!
You have his memories?
Well, I can access them.
Oh, okay. Can we just avoid the last 3 days?
Do not put down my powers. I'm strong.
No, I believe it. I don't want to revisit the King of Ghosts' last 3 days.
No, we're going all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, wow. Okay. The beginning.
The beginning! So, what you see is this Colosseum. It's like way, way back, like well before the era that you're in now. Mm-hmm. Kind of like towards the beginning of time, a little bit, but a little bit more civilized. Kind of like, to give you a perspective, kind of like ancient Greece, kind of feel to it.
But, so this Colosseum's in good condition?
It's in good condition.
Okay.
Back in the day, Pokemon and humans were not partners. They didn't get along like that. humans would have Pokemon fight in gruesome battles as forms of entertainment and money.
Kory is very uncomfortable about this. Yeah, we kind of still do that tradition, madam.
Oh no, you're about to see just how cruel and just horrible that the humans used to treat Pokemon, and why the King of Ghosts is the way he is. Okay, so in this Coliseum you see Clefable. It's fighting against Charmeleon, and the Clefable is able to beat the Charmeleon. There's like an announcer that's like, because it's a big crowd full of people, and Clefable wins again. Its undefeated streak of 100 continues. Its trainer, it's not really its trainer because it just pretty much owned him. It wasn't like how Pokemon battles are today. So he's getting money from winning again, and it's just kind of a never-ending cycle of the Pokemon has to kind of fight for their life, basically.
Mm-hmm. So these battles aren't friendly. Like there's blood, there's scratches, there's it's gruesome.
It's pretty much a fight to the death.
Okay.
Some time goes through and you see the next battle that Clefable's in. It's in a fight against a Venusaur. It barely ends up winning, but during the match you see it get some razor leafs to the stomach. It's some pretty deep wounds. The guy that owns the Clefable was seeing how much it would cost to heal it, and that the costs were too high and it didn't feel like it was worth it. It would just find another Pokemon with the money it had, and it would get back to train. So it basically, he told them just throw him with the rest of the dead Pokemon, even though it was kind of dying at that point. So it just gets taken to where like they would put the Pokemon that died in a big pile, and then they would eventually incinerate them. So just threw the Clefable up there at the top. It's not able to move. It's really hurt, and it just laying there with anger, and just it did everything it could for that the human, and then at the end it just gets betrayed, and as it's dying, it's just manifesting all the hatred and anger at humans, and then from all the other dead Pokemon below it, the spirits of the angry other Pokemon kind of conform into the Clefable, turning it into a Gengar, the first ever known ghost Pokemon.
Throughout all of this, his eyes get wider and wider, and all the vicious, the fury that these Pokemon fight in, it's awe-inspiring, but it's horrifying to see, and you can almost smell the blood in the air and the stench of the pile of Pokemon, and tears are just rolling down his face at the cruelty of what he is a descendant of, and he's just speechless.
We're gonna head to Orange and Dolly. You guys have made your way to Nugget Bridge. You see 5 trainers just kind of chilling there on the bridge, and there's one trainer kind of like at the far back. He seems more important than the others, a little older too.
Orange cracks his knuckles and he steps forward. So I hear you guys have a prize for me after I beat you guys.
You guys are gonna beat us?
You know it.
Okay, then you guys wouldn't mind a little bit of an unfair advantage. Us versus you, 5-on-2.
Orange just kind of stops for it, eyes darting back and forth.
And they all are kind of like standing up now from sitting down, and they all are grabbing the Pokeballs ready. So do you accept? You were talking about a big game just a second ago.
Come on, Orange, let's do this.
What do you think, Dolly? You think we can take him?
Oh, heck yes.
So, there's 3 guys, 2 girls. It's not really important. I'm not going to give them names either because they're not very important.
That's fine.
So one of them throws out a Caterpie, one throws out a Pidgey, one throws out a Rattata, one throws out a Nidoran, and one throws out a Mankey. What are you going to throw out?
Alright, I'm going to try out a new Pokemon. Goldeen, go!
Goldeen. It just kind of just flopping there, looking like it's ready.
All right, Rock Bottom, let's go.
So out comes Onyx.
He's got a cold.
He's got a cold.
It'll still sound
And
cool.
you two on one side of the bridge, the 5 trainers on the other side, and then a smirking guy in the back still just kind of sitting down with his legs crossed with his arm on his thing, kind of just observing what's happening with you guys.